Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some of the most incredible stories of luck and fortune. Get ready to be amazed by the top 10 luckiest people who accidentally found hidden treasures. We're talking about life-changing discoveries, folks. Imagine just going about your day doing something totally ordinary and bam! You stumble upon something so valuable it blows your mind. From buried Viking hoards to priceless paintings hiding in plain sight, these stories are guaranteed to make you question your own luck. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a treasure hunt of epic proportions. Picture this. You're a farmer in Norway, just minding your own business, plowing your field like you do every season. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and your tractor hits something big. You stop, hop off to move whatever rock is in your way, and boom! You find a treasure chest overflowing with ancient Viking jewelry. That's exactly what happened to one lucky farmer. This wasn't just some rusty old coins either. We're talking intricately crafted necklaces, arm rings, brooches, the whole 9 yards. Experts say this Viking bling dates back over 1,000 years. Can you imagine the history behind these artifacts? Oh, okay, get this. A couple in California was doing some gardening in their backyard, just trying to spruce up their flower beds when they unearthed something that made their jaws drop. A clay pot filled to the brim with gold coins. And we're not talking about some recently minted pennies here. These bad boys were from the 1800s during the California gold rush. They called in some experts, and it turns out they had stumbled upon one of the largest private caches of gold rush era coins ever discovered. We're talking over 1,400 gold coins here, folks. The couple decided to remain anonymous. Smart move, but they did say they plan on using some of the money to pay off their mortgage and travel the world. This story just proves that sometimes the greatest treasures are right under our noses, just waiting to be discovered. Hold on to your hard hats, because this next story is off the charts. Imagine you're a construction worker in England, just doing your job, laying the foundation for a new office building when your excavator hits something hard. You think it's just a big rock, but as you dust it off, you realize it's something much, much older. A perfectly preserved Roman mosaic. That's what happened to a group of construction workers who stumbled upon a lost Roman town while working on a new rail line in London. Archaeologists were called in and they couldn't believe their eyes. This wasn't just any old Roman settlement, it was a bustling town, complete with houses, shops, a marketplace, and even a bathhouse. They even found ancient Roman coins, pottery and jewelry scattered throughout the site. This incredible find is a testament to the enduring power of history and the incredible things that can be unearthed when we least expect it. This next story proves that sometimes it pays to have a hobby. A man in England who was just a regular dude with a passion for history and a metal detector struck gold, literally, when he unearthed a stunning collection of medieval jewelry in a farmer's field. He was just out there enjoying a sunny afternoon, swinging his metal detector back and forth, listening for that telltale beep. And then it happened. A high-pitched squeal that made his heart skip a beat. He dug down into the earth and pulled out a handful of mud and something else. Sparkling in the sunlight was a collection of gold and silver rings, brooches and pendants, each piece more intricate and beautiful than the last. The man who found the treasure was understandably ecstatic, and who could blame him? He followed the proper procedures and reported his find to the local authorities, and the collection is now on display in a museum for everyone to enjoy. Ahoy, mateys, and prepare to be amazed, because this next story is straight out of a pirate adventure novel. A family in Florida was enjoying a day at the beach, just soaking up the sun and building sandcastles, when they stumbled upon something incredible. A wooden chest buried in the sand. Now, most people would probably assume it was just an old cooler or something, but this family decided to investigate. And thank goodness they did, because what they found inside was the stuff of legends, a treasure chest filled with gold coins, silver bars, and precious jewels. We're talking doubloons, pieces of 8, the works. It was like something Captain Jack Sparrow himself had buried centuries ago. The family, who wished to remain anonymous, smart move again, said they planned to use some of the money to buy a bigger boat and maybe even go on a real-life treasure hunt. Get ready to cast your nets of astonishment, because this next story is about to reel you in. A fisherman in India was just out there doing his thing, casting his net and hoping for a good catch. Little did he know he was about to snag the catch of a lifetime. And no, we're not talking about some giant tuna. As he hauled in his net, he felt something heavy, something more than just fish. And when he finally got that net onto the deck of his boat, he couldn't believe his eyes. It wasn't a school of fish, it was a net full of ancient coins. Thousands of them. We're talking coins from ancient Rome, Greece, and even some from the early Islamic period. Experts believe the coins were part of a shipwreck, lost to the depths centuries ago. The fisherman was understandably shocked and more than a little bit excited. He knew he had stumbled upon something truly special. He contacted the authorities, and the coins are now being studied by archaeologists to learn more about the history of the region. Get ready to explore the hidden wonders of the world, because this next story is going to rock your world. A hiker in Brazil was trekking through the Amazon rainforest, enjoying the sights and sounds of nature, when he stumbled upon something extraordinary, a hidden cave entrance concealed by a waterfall. Now, most people would probably be a little hesitant to go poking around in a dark, damp cave, but this adventurous soul decided to take a peek. And boy, are we glad he did. Inside, he discovered a sight that would make even the most seasoned explorer gasp in awe. A cave filled with sparkling crystals and gemstones, amethysts, quartz crystals, citrine. You name it, this cave had it all. The hiker knew he had stumbled upon something truly special, a geological wonder hidden away for millennia. He carefully documented his find and reported it to the authorities, ensuring that this natural treasure would be protected for generations to come. They say home is where the heart is, but for one lucky family, it turned out to be where a whole lot of cash was hiding. A couple in Chicago was renovating their old Victorian-era home, just trying to add some modern amenities to their charming but slightly outdated abode. One day, while tearing down a wall in the basement, they stumbled upon something that made their renovation plans go right out the window, a hidden safe. Now, finding a safe in your old house is pretty cool in itself, but the real question is, what's inside? Well, this family was about to find out. After calling in a locksmith to crack the safe, which, by the way, was no easy feat, that thing was built like a tank. They finally got it open, and what they found inside was something straight out of a Hollywood movie. Stacks upon stacks of cash. We're talking vintage bills, some dating back to the early 1900s, all in pristine condition. You know what they say, a dog is a man's best friend. But for one lucky guy, his canine companion turned out to be a four-legged fortune teller. This story comes to us from Argentina, where a man named Jose was enjoying a lazy afternoon in his backyard with his trusty German shepherd, Dylan. Dylan, being a dog, loved to dig. It was kind of his thing, but on this particular day, he struck something a little more valuable than a buried chew toy. Jose noticed Dylan pawing excitedly at a particular spot in the yard. And when he went to investigate, he couldn't believe his eyes. Dylan had unearthed a metal box, and inside that box were, wait for it, gold bars. Jose was absolutely stunned. He had no idea where the gold bars came from or how they ended up buried in his backyard. It was a complete mystery. "Dylan, you lucky dog," exclaimed Jose as he hugged his furry friend. "You've just made us rich." This last story proves that one person's trash is truly another person's treasure. Picture this. You're browsing a thrift store just looking for a bargain or a unique piece to add to your collection. You stumble upon a dusty old painting, something that catches your eye even though it's hidden behind a chipped frame and layers of grime. You buy it on a whim, thinking it might look nice cleaned up and hanging in your living room. Little did you know you've just stumbled upon a masterpiece worth millions. That's exactly what happened to a woman in Pennsylvania who purchased a still life painting at a local thrift store for a mere $4. She decided to take it to an art appraiser just for kicks, never expecting to hear what came next. The appraiser examined the painting meticulously, his eyes widening with each passing moment. "Do you have any idea what you have here?" he finally exclaimed. "This, my friend, is an original work by Rembrandt." Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these incredible stories, make sure to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky treasure hunter. Always remember to stay curious, keep exploring and never lose that sense of wonder. You never know what incredible discoveries might be waiting for you just around the corner. Until next time, keep dreaming big and believing in the impossible. And hey, if any of you happen to find a lost city of gold or a pirate's bounty, my DMs are always open.